My parents canceled my 18th birthday for my sister's spotlight. I moved out. A year later, her jealousy finished what they started. 2 weeks before I turned 18, I asked Mom if we could do something small. Just dinner, maybe a few friends. She barely looked up from her phone. That's the same week as Olivia's art gallery opening, honey. Let's focus on her big moment first. I should have seen it coming. My whole life was just background noise to Olivia's symphony. Every achievement I had got a "that's nice," while her smallest win got a celebration. But this was different. This was my 18th birthday. The day arrived. I woke up hoping maybe they'd surprise me. Instead, I walked into the kitchen to find them laughing over coffee, talking about how many people RSVP'd to Olivia's exhibition. No card, no happy birthday, nothing. I stood there for a full minute before Mom noticed me. "Oh, Jimmy, we'll do something for you next weekend, okay?" Next weekend never came. That afternoon, while they were at Olivia's opening, I packed my stuff, clothes, laptop, the guitar I'd saved up for, left a note on my bed that just said, "Thanks for the memories." I crashed with my friend Marcus for 2 weeks, then found a tiny studio apartment above a laundromat, got a job at a coffee shop, picked up weekend shifts at a bookstore. It was exhausting, but it was mine. The first few months, they barely reached out. One text from Mom asking if I was done being dramatic. I didn't respond. Fast forward 1 year, I'd been promoted to assistant manager at the coffee shop, started taking night classes, even started dating someone, Emma, a regular who always ordered the same oat milk latte. Life wasn't perfect, but I wasn't invisible anymore. Then one random Tuesday, Olivia called. I almost didn't answer. "Jimmy," her voice cracked. "I'm getting married, and I know things have been. I just really want you at my engagement party. Please." I sat there staring at my phone. Part of me wanted to say no, to let her feel what it's like to be left out, but something in her voice sounded different. Genuine, maybe. "When is it?" I asked. The party was at our parents' house. Walking through that door felt surreal. Same furniture, same family photos on the wall, except now there were barely any of me. People I barely knew came up congratulating Olivia. She looked happy, glowing even. Mom and Dad played perfect hosts. I stood in the corner nursing a drink, wondering why I came. Then Olivia stood up, clinking her glass. Everyone went quiet. "Before we celebrate," she started, her voice shaking slightly, "I need to apologize to someone." She looked directly at me. "A year ago, my parents chose my moment over Jimmy's 18th birthday, and I let it happen. I actually encouraged it because I liked being the favorite. I liked being the center of attention." You could hear people shifting uncomfortably. Jimmy left that day, just packed his stuff and walked out, and for months I told myself he was being dramatic, that he'd get over it. Her fiancé squeezed her hand, but he didn't come back, and I started noticing all these little things, how he'd always been there, at my recitals, my exhibitions, my bad breakups, and I'd never once asked about his life, his dreams, anything. Mom started crying. Dad stared at his shoes. I spent this whole year watching from a distance as he built a life without us, watching him become this person who didn't need our approval anymore, and I finally understood something. She walked over to me, tears streaming down her face. "I didn't want to be the golden child, Jimmy. I just wanted my brother back, and I was too selfish to realize that until you were gone." She handed me an envelope. Inside was a handwritten letter, pages long, and a photo of us as kids, both grinning with missing front teeth. "I can't undo what happened," she whispered, "but I want you to know you were never invisible to me. I just forgot to show it, and I'm so sorry." The room was dead silent. I looked at her, then at my parents, then back at the letter in my hands. "I forgive you," I said quietly. "Not because you apologized, but because I don't want to carry this anymore."